want to take your money away, bro. I'm not betting.
You ain't gonna take nothing. Nah. You ain't gonna take nothing. I guarantee you, we can bet any amount of money. When we fight, I guarantee you, I'm gonna win.
And you're saying you could beat a peak prime Terence Crawford.
I'm saying, and all that stuff. And look, he's a great fighter, but there's levels.
Vergil Ortiz just scored a brutal knockout over top contender Lubin. But the real story isn't what happened during the fight. It's what he did just moments after. This wasn't just another victory for the undefeated star. This was a complete transformation. For years, Vergil Ortiz has been known as the quiet man, a fighter who let his fists do all the talking. But after this KO, that persona is officially dead. Ortiz grabbed the microphone, and with the entire boxing world watching, he put everyone on notice. This fight against Lubin was supposed to be a high-stakes 50-50 matchup. Lubin is a proven, dangerous contender, a man with only 2 losses, both to world champions. But Ortiz didn't just win, he systematically broke Lubin down, proving that the health issues and rhabdomyolysis that nearly derailed his career are completely in the past. He's no longer just a dangerous prospect with punching power. He's a calculated 100% healthy shark who just eliminated one of the division's biggest threats. This win wasn't about climbing the ladder, it was about proving he's already at the top.
It's what I do best, just box. I mean, that's it. I'm patient. People think I'm just a come-forward fighter. Yeah, I'm a come-forward fighter. I love to fight. That's why I'm in boxing. But to be a boxer, you have to be smart too. So I can be smart when I want to. He was already out before I knew it.
You know, you fought now 3 really top guys at 154 pounds. Do you feel like you're peaking as a fighter?
This is definitely my prime right now, and I'm only going to get better from here.
With his opponent vanquished and the boxing world's attention secured, Ortiz headed to the post-fight press conference. This is usually a time for polite thank yous and generic talk about the future. Vergil Ortiz chose a different path. When the inevitable question came about what's next, he didn't give a political answer. He gave a hit list. He looked straight at the cameras and personally called out the 3 biggest and most feared names in and around the division. He stated clearly, "I'm here to fight the best. I don't care who it is. It can be Boots, it can be Spence, it could be Crawford."
I mean, look, I'm here to fight the best. I don't care who it is. It can be Boots next, it can be Spence next, it can be Crawford next, if he's still willing to do it. Because, you know, that's a fight that I've been calling for a while. I think that's a great fight to make happen still. And we're just going to keep doing what I do best. And that's just being me.
This is a brand new Vergil. He's no longer the quiet fighter making statements in the ring. He's now openly demanding the throne. This wasn't just a random list. His first target, Jaron Boots Ennis, was sitting right there in the building, watching the whole thing.
I think Lubin was kind of like out. I mean, it was good stopping. It was good stopping.
Did you expect that type of performance from Ortiz to knock out Lubin that early? A lot of people were saying it's going to finish. It was not going to go past 10.
Yeah.
Do you think it was going to go by the second?
Like I said before, Lubin can't be fighter. You know, I thought it was going to go a little longer, but you know, he got the job done. But like I said, I got something for him, and I'm going to show the world I'm the best in the world.
The Boots sweepstakes was the expected next move for the winner, the massive all-American showdown everyone wanted to see.
You know, we're ready for the best. We want to fight the best. Boots, come over here.
All right, so that you answered the question. Is this the fight that you want next? Vergil Ortiz against Jaron Boots Ennis.
I think this is the fight that has to happen, man. I think this is it.
But Ortiz's call-out had an edge. He later downplayed it, but he admitted to having a competitive talk with Ennis right after the fight. The tension between these 2 undefeated powerhouses is already boiling over. The fight hasn't even been signed, and the mind games have already begun.
I feel that, look, when Boots Ennis knocks somebody out in the first round, it's against a top 30 guy. When Vergil Ortiz knocks somebody out in the second round, it's against a top 5 in the world guy. That's the difference. That's the discrepancy there. it's like it's night and day. It's boys and men. It's just a whole different ball game. Boots, be careful, brother.
All right, thank you guys.
This is now the most personal and immediate rivalry in the sport. But if you thought the drama was just between the fighters, you're missing the real story. While Virgil was laying down the challenge, his promoter, Oscar De La Hoya, was busy fanning the flames. De La Hoya went public, claiming he was skeptical the Boots Ennis fight would even happen. Why? He claims he warned Eddie Hearn and Boots not to watch the Lubin fight live, saying, "You're going to be afraid of what you see."
I'm actually skeptical because, and I told Eddie and Boots, do not come and watch Virgil live because you're going to be afraid of what you see. So we'll see. I mean, I'm going to sit down with Eddie Hearn, and we obviously have the upper hand because he's the better man, and see if we can come to terms, which I'm sure we will. But I told these guys, don't be there live because this guy's a monster. And you're going to be afraid, and you're going to probably want to take another tune-up fight. But hopefully that's not the case. Hopefully Eddie Hearn calls us, Boots promoter, and we can come to favorable terms for Virgil and get him what he wants, and we will make the super fight happen. That's the bottom line. I like promoting huge fights. I love promoting great fighters, and
De La Hoya is now drawing a line in the sand, insisting that Vergil Ortiz is the man, and that they hold the upper hand in any negotiation. He's demanding favorable terms, and he's not being quiet about it. This is where the high-stakes chess match begins. To prove he's not bluffing, De La Hoya immediately revealed his backup plan. He issued a public ultimatum to the Ennis camp, stating that if the negotiations aren't right, they are prepared to move on. And who are they moving on to? Oscar has already name-dropped his Plan B, Errol Spence Jr. and Sebastian Fundora. He's openly using two of the biggest names in the sport as leverage.
Nobody expected a second-round knockout. Was it second or first? Second? Nobody expected that because Lubin is that good. I was expecting a full-blown back-and-forth fight that I did not expect a knockout like that, and I'm sure Boots didn't expect something like that either. So that's why I told Eddie Hearn, man, you guys stay home because if you watch him in person, he's a dangerous guy. When you see him up close, the punches and the snap, but we'll see. I mean, we'll see what happens.
Who are 5 fighters that you would like to fight coming up?
So we got Timzu, we got Crawford, Spence, or I guess you can say the winner of Spence or Fundora. Charlo's a good one. Who else we got at 54?
You want to fight Terence Crawford right now?
I would love to fight him, man. I think he's like probably the #1 pound for pound fighter right now.
Do you think he's out of his peak?
No.
Or is he in his peak now?
I think he's in his peak.
And you're saying you could be the peak prime Terence Crawford?
I'm saying I believe that I can.
I respect it 100%.
I believe that I can. No, I respect him as a fighter though. That's the thing. When I want to fight people, it doesn't mean that, oh, I don't like you. Like, let's get it on. It's more like I respect your skills and I want to see if I can beat you.
Is this a serious threat to fight Spence next? Or is it a brilliant high-stakes negotiating tactic designed to force Boots Ennis into taking the fight on their terms right now?
Virgil did good. He did his thing. He did what he was supposed to do. I don't know what's going on with Lubin, but Virgil did his thing.
Yeah, I think he got stung really early, like in the first round. Yeah. Like he went overhand right, and after that he just
right. He felt the power and kind of teared up a little bit.
Yeah. Boots Ortiz is the next fight. Obviously, Boots is here. What's your prediction on that fight with Ortiz and Boots?
I don't know. It could go either way. They're both exciting, and for them to fight at this younger age, it'll be a great fight.
But the most calculated part of Ortiz's hit list wasn't aimed at Boots or Spence. It was the direct call-out of Terence "Bud" Crawford. This wasn't just a new challenge. This was Ortiz taking control of a toxic narrative that has haunted his career for years. You see, the boxing world has a long memory. For the last few years, a persistent rumor has followed Ortiz that he ducked a fight with Crawford.
But you mentioned Ortiz, Virgil Ortiz. How far is he away? How close is he to a title shot in sharing the ring with Bud Crawford?
I don't know, but Virgil, he's right there. You know, he's right there. You know, he's been proven that he belongs with the top fighters in the division. And, you know, who knows, a couple of fights or next fight or whatever the case may be, he might be sharing the ring with Terence Crawford. You never know.
It's a claim that Crawford himself publicly repeated just last month, stating that Virgil had an opportunity to fight him and went elsewhere.
At 154, that was my train of thought. But when he said he didn't want to fight me because I wasn't basically big enough, I looked at him like, huh? I don't sell. That's what his handlers were saying. Oh, I don't sell, and they want to fight Errol Spence because he's a bigger fight.
But you knew what that was, though.
Yeah. It's cool. It's cool. I'm not tripping on that because now they begging for a fight. Now they want to fight me now. I don't sell, so there's no need for you to even mention my name no more. Don't say Terence Crawford.
Yeah.
You know, all these guys that see now, they say, oh, he's the ticket. Win, lose, or draw, he's the ticket. I'll fight Terence Crawford. Come on, man. Boots had a chance to fight me. Vergil Ortiz had an opportunity to fight me. You know, but now everybody, oh, I'll fight Terence, or I'm this, I'm that. I'm like, okay, cool. When y'all had y'all opportunity, you know, y'all went elsewhere. But now that y'all see I'm the ticket, now y'all like, oh, yeah. We want to fight Terence Crawford. We want Terence Crawford. That's the narrative now. We want to fight Terence Crawford.
The rumor was so damaging that back in 2023, the WBO president, Paco Valcarce, even went on record claiming Ortiz's camp had turned down the Crawford fight on 2 separate occasions. Virgil and his team have always denied this, but the accusation stuck.
The thing that I hate the most about Virgil Ortiz is the fact that Oscar De La Hoya is his handler. And Oscar De La Hoya was like so quick to bring up the fact that, you know, oh, he beat him more than Terence Crawford. Well, one, he was compromised in the fight. And again, this might be an alleged thing, but his camp said that he was compromised. So he wasn't compromised in a Crawford fight, but also styles make fights. And I still have to say that your fighter was bleeding from both eyes after this fight. He was getting hit a lot in this fight. And I'm thinking to myself, you know, you want to put this guy in front of a Terence Crawford, which is, you know, basically De La Hoya's wet dream. He wants Virgil Ortiz to beat Terence Crawford, but the thing is, you put in a guy that gets hit a lot. And Terence Crawford is a doggone assassin when it comes to counterpunching. If I have one negative take from him, was like, man, you got hit a lot.
Now, after his biggest win, Ortiz isn't just denying the rumors anymore. He's grabbing the mic and forcing the issue. By calling Crawford out on the biggest stage possible, he's daring the pound-for-pound king to prove he's the one avoiding the fight. The 154-pound division has just been completely reset. The quiet man is gone, replaced by a healthy, proven, and dangerously confident contender. Virgil Ortiz isn't just in the boots sweepstakes anymore. He's attempting to end it by calling out everyone at the table. He has proven he's back from the health scares. He has just KO'd a top-tier opponent, and he's now using his promoter to wage a public war of negotiations. He has laid the trap for 3 of the sport's biggest kings. The only question left is, which one will be the first to take the bait?
Oh, wow. Okay. He thinks Crawford's punches had more like of an effect when he would land them compared to Virgil's.
У него джеб хороший. Я тоже чувствовал это. Как говорится, средний. Ну, Кроуфорд сильнее был, так сравнить, если у него удар был, все на лучшем уровне, да. Ну, физически он крепкий.
So, that's all from today's video. If you enjoyed it, remember to leave a like, subscribe, and ring that bell icon so you never miss our upcoming videos. And don't forget to share your thoughts in the comments section. Stay tuned, and we will catch you in the next video.